Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Ashley McDowell. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. Patience is the key to opening the door of a new home. Also tonight, a contract is terminated at SAIPAN'S landfill. We'll fill you in on the details. And community-based testing is put on a halt once again. In sports, clubs use clubs for feel-good, fun, and friendship. Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
Great customer rep, always willing to go above and beyond for his customers.
I truly hope she gets noticed at work, since I do see she is a hard worker.
The field technician that visited my home was great and helpful. Thank you.
Thank you. You really keep it up.
Your customer service is always very good.
Awesome customer service with great technicians that are really helpful.
Thank you so much, Sherlyn and Docomo Pacific.
That's so sweet. It feels good to see this kind of messages because we try our best to do customer service.
We make sure that we will 100% resolve the issues.
For all those people that are seeking assistance,
I just want my customers happy
and help them out each and every day.
I would want to go to a place with someone that's just like me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come to Docomo and you'll feel like you're at home.
For all those going out each day, doing what they can to hold us all together, we're here to help those helping us all by keeping our lights on.
Buy one, get one free for the off-road adventure at Mariana's Trekking. Come ride our side-by-sides at our best price ever and experience a great 90-minute trail ride. Rain or shine, hopefully rain. Book now at Mariana's Trekking. Saturdays and Sundays by reservation. Call 323-8735 or book at marianastrekking.com.
Off a day to Ruwami, and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is Friday, September 18th, 2020. The first completed house built by FEMA after destruction from Super Typhoon U2 was presented this morning with a ribbon-cutting ceremony. KSPN's Sally Limas was there to check it out.
It's been 2 years since Super Typhoon U2 wrecked almost everything in sight, from buildings to homes and most especially hearts. Today, we begin to see the full recovery with the first newly built and fully concrete home completed under the Sinamay FEMA Permanent Housing Corporation program.
1, 2, 3. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations.
Sinamay leaders joined FEMA officials as they presented 66-year-old Soledad Margarita Santos Ito with a brand new house. Soledad says Super Typhoon U2 swept her entire house away, and 2 years later, the wait is worth it.
I'm so thankful to God and FEMA and everyone that present today and involved for everything, the construction, everybody.
Governor Ralph Torres, speaking in the vernacular, says patience goes a long way.
Thankful sila success para todos sa gini ipanokta sa italista siya na klaseng progress no pumalulok yung mga sunshine to pasensya pasensya makti iora ni pumasogi.
In the Sinamay, there are 183 households under the FEMA program, including 13 homes on Tinian. This home is the first to be completed of the 20 currently under construction. As for homes that need repairing, 59 out of 122 have already been turned over to the owners. Cheryl Cochran, FEMA's Recovery Office Director, gives details on the new homes.
These homes are resilient and will last for generations and generations to come. They're fully concrete. They contain over 1.5 miles of rebar in each home. They all include a water catchment system. As you can see right behind you, they all include generator hookups, so generator hookup will be quick and fast in the event of another typhoon. They are all equipped with storm shutters.
Soledad's new home in Coblerville has 3 bedrooms based on the number of occupants.
Contain a laundry area, 1 bathroom. Ceiling fans are standard in all the homes, and we do cabinets but not utilities. So when you look at this kitchen, this home is unique because it's ADA compliant. Anytime they identify a family member who has access and functional needs or request ADA compliance, we add things like you see in the bathroom. So there's grab bars in the bathrooms, the counters are lower. You're able to access a wheelchair underneath the counters in those areas. We bring everything down so it's accessible from a wheelchair height. We also accommodate for hearing impaired. If you notice in the home, it has not just regular smoke alarms, but it also has strobe smoke alarms. The doorbell even flashes whenever it's rung as well to alert anyone who might be hearing impaired in the home that there's someone at the door.
Governor Torres says the project could not be successful without the help of FEMA under the leadership of Bob Fenton and many other Sinamay officials. Governor Torres welcomes Soledad home.
I know there's been long waiting, but seeing this again, it's nice to say welcome home. And not that we're ever want to have typhoon here, but with this repair and this build, you know that you will be safe. And that's the priority of administration and FEMA working partnership to make sure that your home is safe.
Reporting for KSPN News, I'm Sally Limis.
After 5 months of operating Saipan's only landfill, the Department of Finance terminates the $1 million contract. Sally Limis has the details.
The Department of Finance Division of Procurement and Supply has terminated a $3.8 million contract with the Department of Public Works and Micronesian Environmental Services. Finance Secretary David Attilig says his department received complaints or protests from 3 other bidders, which led to a thorough review leading to the decision.
Upon the recommendations of the Attorney General's office, we had to terminate the contract, the long-term contract that was awarded. Keep in mind the current operator has an emergency contract still in place. And so they can still operate while the new RFP will be announced and ensuring that deficiencies in the procurement evaluation process is cured and have a fair and reasonable evaluation of all bidders.
MES will still operate the Marpi landfill until DPW completes the bidding process.
Although the long-term contract was terminated, Department of Public Works will reissue an RFP and then go through the process again. However, services to the landfill and for our community will continue, with MES still operating on their emergency contract that they have with the Sinamay government.
The protest filed stated that there were conflicts of interest or specifically nepotism in the first bidding process. When asked if nepotism was a factor in the decision of termination, Attilig said no. I'm Sally Limis for KSPN News.
A male that has a record of throwing rocks at cars, people, or other people's property is arrested once again.
41-year-old Lucas Taitano Menglonia has been arrested and charged with vandalism. Bail is set at $5,000. On Tuesday, September 15th, Officers from DPS responded to a criminal complaint in Chalankanoa. The caller stated a vehicle was damaged by a shirtless male who repeatedly struck a vehicle with a piece of broken concrete. The caller also had video taken on his cell phone of the suspect performing the destruction. Officers were able to immediately identify Manglonia as the suspect, as this isn't the first time police have dealt with him. Officers located Manglonia later that day, where he was arrested, cleared at Kanoa for COVID-19, and booked and detained at the Department of Corrections. Judge Teresa Kim Tenorio issued a Rule 5 for the charges of vandalism the following day. Manglonia has quite the history of breaking windows. Records from DPS show Manglonia has been arrested multiple times this year for similar occurrences. In May 2020, Manglonia was arrested for urinating outside the Hyatt Hotel, was asked to leave, where he then picked up rocks and threw them at hotel staff. In August 2020, Manglonia was arrested after slapping a parked car window, then throwing a rock at the window 3 times. Also in August 2020, Manglonia was caught on tape damaging a $45,000 vehicle with a metal pipe at Tossie Homes, where he was later arrested. And in September 2020, Manglonia was arrested once again for damaging cars in the area of Micro Beach Pavilion, where side mirrors were torn off 2 vehicles.
2 individuals have been arrested for burglary and theft of the Shack restaurant.
Judge Teresa Kim Tenorio set bail at $10,000 each for Dionisio Angui and Menex Nimwes. On Saturday, September 12th, officers from DPS were called to the Shack, where the owner showed surveillance footage of the 2 suspects breaking into the establishment, along with a broken window. Items reported missing include $350, an Android cell phone, and 30 black Shack-printed T-shirts. On Monday of this week, officers found individuals in the village of San Jose wearing the T-shirts described stolen from the Shack. Police interviewed the 2 individuals who stated Angui had given them the shirts. Police were able to obtain 11 of the missing shirts and a cell phone matching the description. After further investigation, both Angui and Nimwes were found in connection to the burglary and theft.
Testing upon arrival has confirmed 1 new positive COVID-19 case in the CNMI. CHCC states the individual was identified through travel screening and confirmed positive on September 17th, bringing the total number to 64 cases since March. The individual is in isolated quarantine at Kanoa, and contact tracing has been initiated. As of today, 36 of the positive cases have been identified through port of entry screening. 26 originated from U.S. mainland, 3 from a foreign country, and 7 from a U.S. territory. The community-based testing initiative has been suspended. As of this week, 19,345 specimens have been collected on the islands of Saipan, Tinian, and Rota. This is about 34% of the CNMI population. CHCC CEO Esther Muña says the suspension is necessary at this time to put further focus on other areas of concern within the community.
Right now, we are comfortable with the screening at the airport. On arrival and day 5th, we are identifying the threat to the CNMI, and we are isolating the cases and making sure that we provide the treatment. But again, the bandwidth of CHCC cannot be that wide also, to continue to cover everything and not consider the situation which is right in front of us, which is that there is chronic diseases here on the island that need to be treated and we need to focus on. So our staff needs to be focused on those things right now. So it's not that we're saying CBT just remove it and not consider it at all, but at this point right now we need to start thinking about really what's helping this community, because the community has a lot of needs and we need to be able to be there and focus on these things at the appropriate time and situation.
If you feel symptoms of COVID-19, Munoz says to contact your healthcare provider, where tests can be run to determine the illness or if a COVID-19 test is necessary. Coming up, a former teacher is giving a grant to educate on the history of racism. Stay tuned.
Students get smart savings at IT&E with free selected Samsung Galaxy phones and awesome discounts on plans. Get the Samsung Galaxy A7 I for free and 10 gigs of 4G LTE data for just $45 a month. Choose the Samsung Galaxy A11 for free and 5 gigs of 4G LTE data for just $27 a month. Or browse our entire selection of phones and plans and still get a 10% discount on any monthly plan. Go to ite.net for details.
Choose the right seat and reduce the risk of injury to your child. Infants need to be in the rear-facing car seats. Keep them here until they outgrow the seat. A forward-facing car seat has a harness. This will help limit your child's forward movement during a crash. As your child grows, you can move them into a booster seat, but make sure they are in the back seat. Before using a seatbelt, make sure the belt can fit your child properly. The lap belt must lie snugly across the upper thighs and the shoulder belt across the shoulder and chest. Keep your child in the back seat at least through age 12. It's the safest place.
Buckle up. Every trip, every time.
The Tan Soo Lin Foundation promotes the culture of giving back. The foundation and its generous partners are committed to supporting programs that include health, education, and sports. Initiatives that promote arts and culture, the environment, and tourism will benefit our community and our residents. Giving back and making a difference will help ensure that the island paradise we call home will be a better place to live.
Students get smart savings at IT&E with free selected Samsung Galaxy phones and awesome discounts on plans. Get the Samsung Galaxy A7 I for free and 10 gigs of 4G LTE data for just $45 a month. Choose the Samsung Galaxy A11 for free and 5 gigs of 4G LTE data for just $27 a month. Or browse our entire selection of phones and plans and still get a 10% discount on any monthly plan. Go to ite.net for details.
Welcome back to the Channel 2 News. We have a correction. The CMI has 62 positive cases of COVID-19 since March. The CMI has been awarded over $1.7 million for energy projects. The funding comes from the Department of Interior through grant funding from the Energizing Insular Communities Program Capital Improvement Project. Governor Torres says the money will be allocated for 6 energy projects.
We got the solar project. We got CUC 300,000. We have power generator at 400,000. Prepaid meter 672,000. We have the renewal also for the integrated energy efficiency, renew energy for operation resiliency 77,000. Well, all of these resources that we're getting from OIA is basically giving us, again, opportunity to be more efficient here in the CNMI.
A longtime CNMI resident and former teacher of the public school system continues his work in raising awareness towards racism.
Ambrose Bennett Humanities Council grant to conduct a free film festival on the origins and evolutions of racism in America. Leo Pangilinan, the executive director of the Humanities Council, says the project is timely.
Very relevant to not just the issues that are occurring in the United States around protest and civil unrest, but also throughout the world, and we've also seen here in the CNMI.
Bennett wants to integrate a much deeper understanding to racism. As a former teacher at Cagman High School, he believes this is a great way to raise awareness on the issue.
After the George Floyd I Can't Breathe moment in America, I felt I had to do something. I didn't know what I would do, but it came to me to do this film festival that I actually did in my classroom when I was a social studies teacher. And I got tremendous results. I had students to actually tell me, Mr. Bennett, I didn't even know I was prejudiced until I saw this film, because he just thought it just was a way of life.
Bennett says education is the most powerful tool to combat racism.
We must understand that racism is a learned behavior. Nobody comes in the world a racist, and it's being taught still today in the homes of many American homes. That's why it's still surviving. It's because these helpless kids are growing up under racist parents, and they have no other choice really, or they don't know any difference.
The tentative date for the film festival will be on the second week of October. Those interested are urged to come early as COVID-19 protocols are set in place. The venue will be at the Marianas High School gym and free to the public. I'm Sally Limas for KSPN News.
Thank you, Sally. All right, coming up, we're going to focus on one of the top attacking midfielders in our Friday night special.
One of the best things you can do during the pandemic is to get yourself healthy and strong. Gold's Gym is a great place for a tune-up. Wide open workout spaces with dedicated cardio, free weights and machines, personal training, group exercise, and good nutrition. Short-term daytime promo on sale now, just $159 for 3 months. Call 233-4000.
Come see the best sunsets on Saipan at 360. Build your own pizza or burger. Try our grilled seafood, sumptuous steaks, and sizzling Texas fajitas. Your whole family will love the food and the views at 360. And happy hour and daily lunch specials make 360 a great value. Make it special. Make it 360. The best food and views all the way around.
Hi, I'm Dre, one of the personal trainers here at Gold's Gym, and today I want to go over some exercises that you can easily apply into your current exercise program. Now I have here with me Vince, and he's going to be demoing some of those exercises. Now the first one today is going to be a one-arm dumbbell row. Before I have Vince here execute a few reps, what we want to remember with virtually any exercise is your setup. If you start in a bad position, it's not going to look good, and it's certainly not going to feel good. So a common mistake with here is obviously a rounded upper back, and as you can see, he's not very rigid or stable. So what we're gonna do is correct that just a little bit. So his supporting arm and his leg that's supported on the bench as well is we wanna lock that in. Open up that leg a little bit to allow for a better path on that dumbbell. With the elbows coming up way too high, you can see the shoulders riding forward, and that's not what we want. So ideally, what you wanna think about is pulling with your elbows and stopping right at the midline of your body. So in this position right here, you can feel his entire upper back along with his core.
Thank you for being here with us.
For finding ways to keep things happening.
For making things feel a lot better.
Thank you.
Energize, realize, feels so good just to be alive. Time's a gift, my time is free. I can spend it on you, you can spend it on me. I can say you'll be blown away, but the change you see me. And I feel alright, dance all night, put a little flavor in my life.
Thank you for staying strong with us.
And for us.
Thank you for always connecting.
For keeping us together.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for reminding us
that despite this distance,
we are still better together.
Docomo Pacific, better together.
Buenas sports fans. Bueno, sports fans, each Friday we focus on an outstanding student athlete. Tonight, one girl who explodes when she's on the pitch. The only place success comes before work is in the dictionary. Young Star Shining, brought to you by the Tan Su Lin Foundation. Bam! That's the strong leg of Katrina Costales. She's developed into one of the most lethal scorers Saipan has at this age. Like all other team players, this pandemic has made an impact.
Yes, mentally stressed out because I think the normalcy of just everything, like school getting shut down and like sleeping schedule, it just really affected everyone here. But I think like getting back to soccer kind of helped me get back to like my mental strength.
Katrina enters her senior year of high school, hoping to play college in the mainland. For now, she's practicing hard.
It's just really good to go to training, especially since, like what Lily said, there's not a lot of physical activity going on right now due to like the COVID-19 and stuff. So it's just a good way to be active, and I just really like playing soccer. Like it keeps me happy.
Katrina tried other sports before deciding to concentrate on just one.
I think when I was young, I played like a lot of different sports like basketball, volleyball, track, but I don't know, soccer just stuck to me like ever since I was like 8 or 9.
Her generation is the first to benefit from the multi-million-dollar Cobreville Training Center.
I think it made like the soccer level here more like in a serious level. We were taking training more seriously, and like our responsibility, our time management, it just had to be more like on point and stuff. And even the first home tournament that we had here, I think that was a really big event for like the whole CNMI to show that like our soccer program is developing into something that we can like match other countries.
Young Star Shining, brought to you by the Tan Su Lin Foundation. While organized team sports remain on the sidelines, golf is back in full swing, making Lau Lau Bay Golf Resort's East Course the place to be on a sunny Sunday afternoon. Local golf clubs help promote the sport. Ned Narita on why the Marianas Golf Association is, well, more fun than playing individually. What's the best thing about MGA as a club?
Play like a family. We enjoy the golf game.
Well, it would have been even more enjoyable if you'd made that putt, but you'll settle for a par 4. Hey, notice how well-conditioned the greens are. Benji Pangolin just misses the cup. He had to settle for a tap-in par on that par 4. Joey Dela Cruz with the chip shot on number 9 East. Oh, it slides above the hole for an easy downhill putt. Okay. How you like these greens out here, Joey?
Oh, you know, they're nice. Nicely maintained, manicured, thanks to Tony Sator and his team.
Didn't Tony Sator do a great job out here at Lau Lau Bay?
Of course, he's the man, the legend.
Thanks to the landscapers for getting the course ready for battle. Shine Tenorio for the par. Oh, nothing but the bottom of the cup. Hole number 15, the par 3, one of the most scenic and challenging holes on this Greg Norman design course.
Nice.
Straight, huh?
There you go. That looks good, man. He went over.
Too strong, man. You're too strong for Lau Lau.
Delete that.
Meanwhile, down below on the front 9, number 6, the Refalawash Golf Club shows us how to do it.
Oh, there's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one.
The master. That's how you do it. Get in the hole. Over. Grizzled vet Tom Teptep grew up with the RGA.
It's an old golf club since the millennium of golf game here on the island.
How old is that? How many years ago was that? That's a long time ago.
I was only in elementary school being at that.
So it's got to be one of the oldest running golf clubs on the island. It is.
I'm still around enjoying the game, Bob.
Softball teammates coming out to celebrate Linda Naputi's birthday with their own little mini tournament. Nika Atelig with her drive on the par 3, number 11.
Wow.
Jeek Sonoda, no bunting in softball, but it's okay to bunt in golf. Jerry Delacruz, it's softball much harder and farther than that when she was on the Babes. Jerry, the Babes, a long time ago, women's softball, you guys really have to miss that.
Oh, we do. But I think we're getting older. We can't play softball anymore.
Well, the young generation, don't you feel sorry for them?
We cannot compete with the young ones anymore.
But what about the girls having a chance to play women's softball? They don't have that chance now. Don't you feel sorry for them?
Yeah, we need to find a way because it's an outdoor sport. And there's a lot of young people that love the sport. So right now the golf course is packed because this is the only sport you can play.
Here's the windup and the pitch.
I don't believe what I just saw!
Great customer rep, always willing to go above and beyond for his customers.
I truly hope she gets noticed at work since I do see she is a hard worker.
The field technician that visited my home was great and helpful. Thank you.
Thank you. Uni, keep it up.
Your customer service is always very good.
Awesome customer service with great technicians that are really helpful.
Thank you so much, Sherlyn and Docomo Pacific.
That's so sweet. Feels good to see this kind of messages because we try our best to do customer service.
We make sure that we will 100% resolve the issues.
For all those people that are seeking assistance.
I just want my customers happy.
And help them out each and every day.
I would want to go to a place with someone that's just like me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come to Docomo and you'll feel like you're at home.
You have the flexibility to work out between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. At Gold's Gym, we call this off-peak, and it can save you money. Short-term, daytime memberships on sale now, just $59 per month, and gets you access to the biggest and cleanest fitness center on island. Get yourself healthy and strong. Check out Gold's Gym today. Go-karts, off-roading, and the driving range now open at Marianas Trekking. Go-kart track will be open Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays with 50% off when you book online at marianastrekking.com, hours 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Use the promo code HAFA50 to get your discount. Off-roading is open too by reservation. Come on a 90-minute trail ride that is perfect for families. Book online at marianastrekking.com. Golfers, come practice on the driving range. You can even pay online, and we will have the balls waiting for you. Come see us weekends at Marianas Trekking, 323-8735. Get your game and gear at Gold's Gym Saipan. Group exercise is a great way to get fit and then stay fit. For something high tempo, go for a ride with one of our instructors in our new spin room. Let's roll. Pilates improves flexibility, builds strength, and develops control and endurance in the whole human body. It also improves coordination and balance. And the Shake Cafe is a great place to stop by for a meal replacement or supplement. See you at Gold's Gym.
Hot one today, the high 90, the low 81, the heat index 109, ties the high of 2020. Humidity 75%. Tomorrow mostly cloudy, some rain coming in. East winds 10 miles an hour, high 89, low 79. Seas are moderate 3 to 5 feet. Sunrise 5 past 6. High tide 8:38 in the morning, a low tide at 3:08 in the afternoon. Sunset at 6:15. It's official. It's Friday. The weekend begins right now. Have a great one. Have a safe one. See you back here on Monday.